Over the past 5 years, IFA's Arts Practice Program has supported practitioners to undertake experimental and risk-taking work. We are very happy to have supported over 60 projects in the past 5 years, and we thought it would be a great idea to bring these projects together under the rubric of 6 large themes in a really big festival. All these projects are going to talk to these different themes in interesting ways.
IFA is delighted to have many partners and collaborators who share our vision for the arts. We're also so delighted to have all our grantees come from all across the country to be part of this festival.
While this is a festival, it is also a space for conversations. There are artists who are filmmakers, photographers, puppeteers, musicians, dancers. What they're here to do is agree, disagree, argue, debate and discuss their own practices and the impact it has.
I think it's a fantastic celebration of a particular way of looking.
One of the key factors of receiving an IFA grant has always been that they will walk a path with you which no one else will walk. And I like the fact that it's built into the blueprint of this conversation with IFA. So it really enriches the practice because you are more willing to make mistakes and the learnings are much more nuanced because of that.
Usually when we build video games, it is for people we never get to meet physically. They are disseminated over the internet. It is beautiful to be in a space where we can then project the game and have people to talk to about it.
I know that the IFA program has always encouraged sort of creative thinking with the arts rather than simply a standalone project. So I would say that the IFA Arts Practice Grant encouraged me to think with them about my practice and to give it a much wider constituency than what I had originally intended it to be. Certainly their inputs helped in thinking about the exhibition in ways that I had not contemplated initially.
ஆனால் இந்த பொம்மையை பற்றி ஒரு கிட்டத்தட்ட அந்த கிராண்டு பீரியட் முடிஞ்சதுக்கப்புறமா வேலை செஞ்சுக்கிட்டே தான் இருக்கேன். ஆனால் அதை இப்படி ஒரு ஸ்பேஸில் பேசும்போது இதுக்கு வேறு ஒரு பாசிபிலிட்டி ஓப்பன் ஆகுங்கிற நம்பிக்கையில் தான் இங்கே வந்திருக்கேன். ஏன்னா இது மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்டேட்லேருந்து வந்தவங்களுக்கும் பொம்மை பற்றியான சில நாலேஜு அதை பற்றியான கதைகள் சொல்கிறதுக்கு நிறையா இருக்கும். அது சொல்கிறது வழியாக அதெல்லாம் இதில் ஷேர் பண்ணுறது வழியாக இது அடுத்த கட்டத்துக்கு இது மூவ் ஆகும்னு நம்புகிறேன்.
One of the things I have tried right from beginning is to get other people involved. There is a grant and there's a kind of scheme for it. It's easier to bring people in to teach them what I'm doing.
So to start with, I think it came at a time when I was just high and dry and I just didn't think that I could continue. So the grant itself really helped complete the work.
Grant में एक pressure नहीं होता है. Allows you to experiment थोड़ा ज़्यादा. I think यहाँ पे सारे innovative artists सब आए हुए हैं, तो उनके साथ बातचीत करके उनके आर्ट वर्क्स को देखकर मुझे लगता है मुझे बहुत सीखने को मिलेगा और शायद मैं भी वही कुछ कर सकूँ.
IFA is a very artist-friendly organization. IFA helped me to showcase this work, be the part of my local areas and like where I was shooting this.
In an era where independent filmmakers have to run from pillar to post looking for support and funding, the IFA has welcomed the film and the project with open arms, and they've completely understood what I was trying to do, and they've literally given me a free hand to execute the project. And that hardly happens in this kind of an arena where you have studios dictating what your film is supposed to be like, what the content is supposed to be like. It's an interesting melting pot, Some of these works are not accessible anywhere else, and meeting individuals such as these who are carrying their own kind of research in their own spaces is, like I said, very nourishing.
I think IFA was more than anything a platform and a a way of legitimizing what we were doing in a way, which gave us the push we needed to move forward. We've been talking about our work in the same way for many years, and this was a chance to see, can I step back and reframe it and relook at it before we take a step forward.
There are not many places in India who are ready to support the practices which are not yet fully formed. The process of grant making itself was a meaningful experience for me. The evaluators, the comments I received from the people who were managing the grants, all of them were like, responding to the project in a very meaningful and critical ways. Those were very informed kind of discussions, and it in a way helped me find a voice for the project.
I'm so happy that there are artists who are doing work that pushes boundaries, and all of us are converging at this festival. Otherwise, you usually end up being the one token rebel at a festival, and it's nice to have a festival of rebels and relative misfits, some more than others, and it's really fun.
IFA's presence has done for me, which is not just the grant, IFA, the organization, and how it is respected or accepted throughout the country, is that you can make a work, but then the money allows you to be able to find places to perform it, find audiences to perform it, and to actually fine-tune that which you are making. The sort of this bridge between me and the world in a way.
The kind of odd works, odd approaches, all the odds you're working with. I think IFA is the best organization in the country to support such kind of work, and especially the freedom I have got from IFA, that is excellent.
I think the IFA grant for me is, in some sense, it's easier to talk about it in terms of what it enabled for the work, and to have a grant to actually spend time in thinking that through and being able to engage various kinds of people in dialogue with the work itself was quite important.
ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಬಂದರೂ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ಸಭೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನನ್ನ ದೃಷ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಇದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ.
So the one word in Kasi which would describe an event such as this conducted by the IFA is Shonkya, which means something that carries a lot of value.
So for me it has to be Fugdi, which is the Maharashtrian game where you hold hands and twirl in circles.
The word is biradri. जब शादी होती है किसी की, a lot of people come together. You don't know them, but you know they belong to this family. You feel this sort of a bonding without knowing these people.
Confluence is something that's coming to me.
கலைஞர்களுக்கு அவசியமான ஒரு ஃபெஸ்டிவல்.
Diverse.
വളരെ നന്നായിട്ടുണ്ട്.
അടിപൊളി.
Compelling.
Inclusive. Introspective.
Generous.
ഫാടാഫാട്ടി.